Still some way to go, but watch the behaviour of the car, and notice particularly over the bumps, the Williams was looking very good this morning. Another car that normally looks pretty good over the bumps is the Ferrari, Gerhard Berger. Now, he's won the Grand Prix here at Adelaide on 2 occasions. He's the only driver to have raced on every occasion. This is the 11th time in Adelaide, so he knows this place as well, if not better than absolutely anybody. And John, this morning, he's just locked a wheel going in there, but no real problem. Even from the first few laps this morning, he looked very well charged up.
Well, a driver like Gerhard Berger, he knows this place. He's been here since 1985. He gets into his Ferrari, it's like an old shoe, pulls it on, does a lap. Yeah, nothing's changed, the circuit's much the same, and gets on with the program. He just went out, did his laps very early on, got a time in. He was way quicker than anybody else. But of course, more crucially, by the end of that session, Damon Hill had improved considerably, but more to the point, his teammate Jean Alesi also got ahead of Gerhard Berger. And it's on that fact, Berger and Alesi are now respectively the first and third most raced Grand Prix Ferrari drivers. This is the last Grand Prix for Ferrari next year, and there Mikka Hakkinen, that looks unpleasant. There's a big shunt. Mikka Hakkinen has gone sideways heavily into the tyre wall, and this may well see a red flag because that car is in a precarious position, and the medics will be very quickly, there it is, in fact, the medical unit straight onto the scene to get attention to Mikka Hakkinen as quickly as possible. We're not quite sure where that, look, there we see the marks, very heavy brakes, and that, well, that's the second part, the start of the second part of the straight, and that is very quick indeed. You're going through there in, well, fourth gear, 180 to 200 kilometers per hour. We don't know whether Mikka rode the curb or whether he had a problem, but something, I suspect he got over the curb. You can see that the marks only begin halfway between the curbing and that tyre barrier, so the car would have scrubbed off very little speed because it's hopped and skipped and gone sideways heavily into that tyre wall. So the session stopped, the medical crew are there, and the situation will remain as long as it takes to give Mikka Hakkinen all the care and attention that it is necessary to get him out of that car and get him to the medical centre here in the Adelaide circuit. That's there's Mikka. Oh, look at that. Well, we don't know why the car came so quickly into sight. Even the camera unable to keep up with it. It flew, and really the car, the loss of speed was almost zero. Even those 2 or 3 marks on the road where you saw the car hit and then bounce again, that was an impact certainly in excess of 100 miles an hour.